I think from 2009. Dherai Maya Garchu.
Thank you for reminding how old I am, but yeah.
I would want everyone, every newcomer to have someone to support them for a while.
एकचोटि त अब आदि कुरा नै कन्स्ट्रिक्ट भयो नि त म.
I can sing the whole thing के अहिले नै हुन्छ नि.
Okay, let's do it. Why not? म यसरी माइक गाए हैन. मलाई करेन्ट लाग्दिराख्यो ओठमा. Play sad song now. Cue it. Please go ahead.
Whatever you do, I have your back. Just be yourself.
त्यही हुने गरेर खानु हुँदैन के. You know what I mean? Not to हराएको छैन, not to break मात्र लिएको हो.
Yeah, hidden talent, not to.
Hidden talent? I can cook really good chicken. I'm already prepping myself for maybe एउटा encounter के. त्यो encounter कहिले पनि हुँदैन जिन्दगीमा.
Okay.
This podcast is presented by Maven Consulting Group. Reach out to them if you have any education and visa inquiry. Knowledge partner, Rees International College. They offer many courses such as aged care, commercial cookery, disability, early childhood, and many more. Supported by Capkon Home Loans, Australia's leading home loan specialist. Magic Momo Cafe, a perfect destination in Melbourne for an authentic Nepalese and Newari cuisines. Yatra, the connection. Australiama Nepaliहरूको लागि सबैभन्दा भरपर्दो travel company. Manny Films, your photography and videography partner to capture your perfect moment. 25 hours, the marketing boost you need for your business.
Hello, namaste. Welcome back to yet another episode of Maven podcast. I'll be your host for today, Surabhi. Today, we have an amazing person with us here today at our Maven podcast. She is a singer, a songwriter, musician. She is also a content creator, a TV host, and she's also an advocate for the rights of sexual minorities in the Himalayas. Please help me welcome Nattu Shah. Hi Nattu, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
It's our pleasure, honestly. Okay, Mote, let's dig into it. I have been following you for such a long time, I think from 2009.
Thank you for reminding how old I am, but yeah.
No, I'm old as well, like, come on. But, like, I know. I seriously have been a massive fan, I know. And I cannot... I'm so grateful that I get to interview you today. Hi.
Thank you.
Ani, welcome to the show again.
Thank
I
you.
would say, bit of first question was like, you have been in Melbourne, I know, for the past 1 year.
Yeah.
Why did we not know this?
Yeah.
Where, like, Sydney Mountain there, because we know that, and and reels around with you. And after a while, it just completely stopped.
Yes.
And we're like, we is not do. How are we going to laugh? Like, you know, that was our thing, you know.
Yeah.
And cute. They saw. Melbourne 1 वर्ष भइसकेछ.
Yes. So
why did we not know?
I think like COVID ko period ma चाहिँ there were a lot of time in your hands pani हैन. And plus I was studying also. I was not really busy with any other thing except my education भनौँ न at that time. So I had a lot of free time in my hand.
Okay.
अनि त्यति बेलामा free time हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ I think I have more freedom to be creative. हैन. तर once everything started picking up अनि पछि पढाइ पनि सक्यो अब work experience लिएर जान पर्यो भनेपछि चाहिँ to be really frank with you हुन्छ नि 9 to 5 गर्ने बानी चाहिँ थिएन हाम्रो हैन अनि एकदमै नै गाह्रो adjust गर्न चाहिँ एकदम गाह्रो भएको थियो because I'm a musician, I'm a creative person. मेरो टाइमिङ भनेको world भन्दा उल्टो हुन्थ्यो हैन. राति सबैजना सुतिरहेको हुन्थ्यो, that is when I'm awake. अनि सबैजना काम जाँदाखेरि that is when I'm going to bed. अनि so एकैचोटि 9 to 5 गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ ठ्याक्क अपोजिट हुनु पर्यो. I have to be a morning person. अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ राति हुन्छ नि बसेर काम गर्ने मेरो mental capacity पनि अलिकति कम भयो भनौँ न त्यो वेमा. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time for a break for now. हैन, let me get over with my experience first, हैन, because that is what I'm here to do. हैन, यो सकम अनि पछि creativity भन्ने त it's going to be in me. I'm very thankful to God भनौँ न हैन, and this universe for blessing me with this एउटा कला हैन. अनि it's a very humble brag, by the way, if you didn't get the gist.
No.
But yeah, so I can put this on wait, but let me finish my experience, what I'm here to do first. अनि त्यो सबै सकाइसकेपछि चाहिँ obviously my plan is to go back home. You know, basically आफूले जे पढेको छ हुन्छ नि, like yeah, to start हुन्छ नि, do a startup back in Nepal, and त्यहाँबाट फेरि सुरु हुनेवाला छ हुन्छ Nattu Shahको comedy, music, side by side, maybe movies, you never know. Yeah, I have a lot of plan.
Okay, we look forward to everything that you do because you have been gaib. I mean, we are like, oh no, we were not to back, and we want you back. And I think when you go back, you're gonna kill it. You're gonna like do whatever you plan to do.
Thank you. Hopefully.
We know you as your fans. We know you, and then we know that you're gonna do it. You know, whatever you want to do it. You're a fighter, Bansan.
Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. Okay.
Not do.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, I have a question. Say, you came here 2019 ma. I was Sydney ma I was go like into sound engineering which you have finished now.
Yeah.
You said this could be up for debates. Or just Sydney ma I know.
Yeah.
But why did you decide to move to Melbourne?
So I think Sydney चाहिँ अलिकति अब त्यस्तै पढेर गयो हैन, because खास गरी मैले research Australia I had never really researched before I came here पनि हैन. I don't think मेरो त्यो plans मै थियो के Australia चाहिँ के, but it was always America, Europe हुन्छ नि somewhere, तर like or Singapore, even in like Asia, तर Australia चाहिँ मैले सोचेकै थिएन. अनि तर जब अस्ट्रेलिया भनेर अब मेरो ड्याडले पनि हुन्छ नि अलिकति पुश गर्नुभयो, वाइ नट अस्ट्रेलिया भनेर. अनि ओ या, लाइक आई हेभ नेभर एक्चुली थट. अनि गुगल गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क मेलबर्न obviously stuck out because it was the more creative city bhanera, yeah, which is really true.
Yeah.
Ani so I was intrigued with Melbourne, but like mero course maile jun chai garna lageko thiए चाहिँ I was more inclined towards Sydney, and plus like I knew more people in Sydney, less people in Melbourne. So mero family pani I have my cousins there, and so I thought okay, let's go to Sydney ni ta bhanera gaए. अनि त्यति बेलामा चाहिँ मेलबर्न आएको भनेको चाहिँ सोजलाई मात्र थियो कि. सो लिटरली इट वाज जस्ट होटल, द रेस्टुरेन्ट टु इट, गो टु द सो, होटल, गो ब्याक टु द एयरपोर्ट, त्यस्तो मात्र भइरहेको थियो होइन. आई हेड नेभर कम टु ट्राभल. बट वेन आई ग्रेजुएटेड एन्ड मेरो ड्याड केम हियर, we were like, let's go to Melbourne नि त एक हप्ताको लागि होइन, लेट्स यताउता डुलौँ भनेर. सो ड्याडको बेस्ट फ्रेन्ड, वान अफ द फ्रेन्ड्स, ही वाज हियर. सो ही टुक अस अराउन्ड. And I just fell in love with this place. I was like, wow, Melbourne, kya cool race yaar. And he laid back, you know, friendly. I really liked how people were so friendly. Jaha gaye pani manche boldincha eta uta हैन. And which is very different than Sydney, because Sydney is so, everybody's in such a rush. Bolda मान्छेहरु, they don't have time for you हैन. अनि यहाँ चाहिँ ठ्याक्क अपोजिट भयो. So एक हप्तापछि went back. My dad, I think he left in a week's time or 10 days' time. And then I was like, what the? Like, what the Melbourne guidance? Yeah, gave my flatmates a shock. I was like, all right, guys, let's search for a replacement. You know, I'm going to go to Melbourne. Ek mahina mein hush hush. Just packed my stuff, came to Melbourne, and just started working
Melbourne,
here, staying here.
Did you have anyone here? Like first my young that I could shoot like how
yeah. So I had mero Nepal ma my neighbor. Okay. I was very familiar with him, and he was like close by on Sunny. So I did take shelter from them for a couple of months until they helped me like search for a place. And place nahi pauna yasto garo but I wanted some place close to them, solely because I wanted to eat Nepali food. And आफूलाई पकाउन नआउने राम्रोसँग हैन, अनि पछि उनीहरुसँग बस्दाखेरि त I was like woo यस्तो मिठो पकाउने नि त उनीहरु. अनि so I was like हैन, म त तिमीहरु भन्दा 5 मिनेट अवे मात्र खोज्छु भनेर पाइहाले फेरि 5 मिनेट walk away from their place. अनि yeah, but they did really help me out, and I'm so grateful for them. They gave me like एउटा हुन्छ नि place to stand, because अब त्यो नयाँ प्लेसमा आउँदाखेरि जहिले पनि त्यही हो कि कहाँ पुगेँ भने जस्तै फिल हुन्छ. But they made me feel at home, and yeah, बिस्तारै अब सर्कल बनाउँदैछु बनाएँ पनि 1 वर्षमा
पहिलेदेखि पनि थियो झन् अब हुन्छ नि फ्यान्सहरूको बेस अब लाइक आई नो लाइक मान्छेहरूले आजलाई यता बाटोमा हिँडिरहेकोदेखि पनि Nattu Shah गर्छ होइन even though they don't have the guts होला to come up to you and ask for autograph or anything or photo even होइन तर हजुरले भनेको जस्तै when you come here हजुर जति नै विदेशी बसेर जहाँसुकै बसे पनि होइन when you move into a new space you need that हुन्छ नि circle to like हुन्छ नि help you around for a couple of हुन्छ नि a couple of weeks even त्यतिले पनि कति फरक पर्छ कति हुन्छ नि मान्छेलाई हुन्छ नि when I moved here, it was the same. I was like, oh my God, because I had somebody to support me. And I would want every newcomer to have someone to support them for a while. Okay, moving ahead, Australia आउनु भयो हैन Australia आएपछि अब of course as an international student गाह्रै हुन्छ. I know you come from like हुन्छ नि you have worked really hard. You have been हुन्छ नि a TV personality, you have done so much हुन्छ नि past like 10 years or so, 10-12 years हुन्छ नि. Even हजुरको त त्यो भन्दा नि बढी भइसक्यो from 2008 till 2024 you have had a long career हैन. तर सबै नेपालमा you had such a promising career त्यो छोडेर हुन्छ नि you came here to study as an international student. Of course Australiaमा आउन अनि पढ्न it's not easy and it's expensive. It costs you a lot of money हैन.
Of course.
How did you sustain yourself हुन्छ नि यहाँ आएपछि jobsहरू के कस्तो गर्नु भयो?
That's a good question because when I first came here, I think मलाई एकदमै नै humbling experience भएको थियो हैन because obviously नेपालमा हामी कस्तो sheltered हुन्छ कति pampered हुन्छ हैन म पहिला लन्डनमा पढ्न गएको हो तर मेरो mom is in London so I was living with her so I didn't really experience the hardship भनौँ न as a international student per se किनभने मामु नै त्यही थियो so she used to cook for me she used to like you know obviously give me all that किन ओछ्यान नबनाएको एकदम नेपाली vibe पाइरहेको थिएँ म लन्डनमा त्यसपछिको एक्सपिरियन्स भनौँ बाहिर निस्केको भनेर चाहिँ अस्ट्रेलिया नै हो तर यहाँ चाहिँ I didn't have that fall back नि त so आफैले सबै कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ एकदम humbling experience. My first year in Sydney was the absolute worst भन्छु किनभने I think it breaks you के तिम्रो एउटा यस्तो protected shell हुन्छ नि अनि त्यो चिया भने आइपुग्छ you know what I mean राति खाना what's for dinner भन्दै टुङ 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 तल गयो खायो हैन सक्यो never thought about like हुन्छ नि आज त डिनर के खाने यार आफैले के डिनर के खाने ए गएर अब किन्न जानु पर्यो ला अब मलाई खान परेछ मासु हैन त्यो मासुमा के इन्ग्रेडियन्ट्स चाहिन्छ खोज्न पर्यो हुन्छ कि त नेपाल फोन गर्न पर्यो कसरी पकाउने हो मलाई यही क्रेभ भइराछ यो कसरी खाने एकदम humbling experience चाहिँ भएको थियो and I think the first year it really broke me down तर I needed that because I think Nepalma you have this sense of entitlement and I understand what that the meaning of the word now because पहिला चाहिँ अलिकति सायद अलिकति proud भएर झगडा गर्थ्यो होला I'm not entitled भनेर हैन now I understand that okay एउटा kind of environment मै हुर्केर आएको रहेछु म and यहाँ आएपछि चाहिँ I had to like really kind of like I didn't have an option rather than like you know I didn't have comfort I didn't have backup I didn't have a parachute nor a trampoline हैन
कहाँबाट के गर्ने हैन
एकैचोटी like flat भुइँ so ground up I had to build myself and I think like you know when it came to like education dana like my family they were really helpful in a way that you know they were still supporting my education so in that part I guess I was very lucky especially lucky compared to the friends that I made in Sydney as well where they were and huge respect for them because like हुन्छ नि उनीहरु त्यत्रो hard work गरेर पढेर homework गर्दै but at the same time they're working हैन अनि weekend को shift पनि गराछ 7 days काम गराछ घरमा पनि पैसा पठाछ you know like yeah like अनि त्यो सुनेपछि चाहिँ like it's more like okay I'm still lucky in a sense that at least my education has been covered so in that way like I just have to you know work for rent you know especially and like for food but yeah but I did those I got into some consultancies who approached me, Nepali consultancies. And then, yeah, I think I was getting pocket money from there where I could sustain myself. And so मेरो यताउता, मेरो expenses भनौँ न, it was getting covered from there. And it was like kind of like a barter system.
Okay.
Yeah, that I had.
Okay.
I know. But I think like I consider myself lucky because like I at least Nepalma एउटा यतिसम्म चाहिँ पुगेर रहेछु कि that it was easier for me to at least get a job in a relatively better position immediately आएपछि पनि के in the Nepali community भनौँ न. तर त्यसमा चाहिँ I have to be very thankful for the Nepali community for having me also. होइन.
Okay.
धन्न त्यति चाहिँ अलिकति रहेछ. थियो रहेछ कि चाहिँ गर्न सक्ने.
त्यही भएर now coming back to my question है.
Yeah.
अब हजुर होइन, like I said 2008 देखि you are popular, you're known by people. And नेपालीहरूले त हुन्छ नि, they know you. हुन्छ नि, थाहा छैन, don't be modest होइन, तर people do know you, है. अनि like मेरो जेनेरेसनको हुन्छ नि, we know you, we have seen you, हुन्छ नि, we have seen you being a TV personality, like you like in a singer songwriter, we have seen you through like everything, होइन. हामीलाई थाहा छ नि, अनि we are like, ओए Nattu Shah. Trust me, you're being like, हुन्छ नि, होइन ठिकै छ, तर you have that, होइन. तर अनि when you came here as an international student, होइन, अनि because you are popular, you have had that कि हुन्छ नि नेपालमा पनि you had a crazy following, होइन. अनि as अब के भन्छ public figure in Australia, among students, international students, अब कोही कोहीले आएर नेपालीहरूले नि अबे तपाईँ त यहाँ पढ्न आएको भनेर पनि भन्यो होला, हुन्छ नि. how was that, like मान्छेहरूले कतिजनाले अप्रोच गर्यो कि नटु के गर्दैछौ तिमी यहाँ भनेर?
I think पढाइमा चाहिँ not so much, तर I think when it came to you know trying to, let's say, मलाई चाहिँ एकदम बारमा काम गर्न मन लागेको क्या, हुन्छ नि. that was my like I really wanted to learn how to make cocktailsहरू, this that, होइन. and it's के अरे मुभिजहरूमा पनि क्या cool देखाउँछ, you know, like, and I thought like, okay, I really want to work at a bar. तर like I did have people who used to tell me like, हुन्छ नि, अनि Nattu Shah एउटा नाम बनाएर चाहिँ now you want to work odd jobs like this भनेर जस्तै क्या. that चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ पहिला any kind of jobs मलाई उनै थिएन के. like I didn't feel conscious, but people made me feel conscious. त्यो चाहिँ भएको हो. because I thought like, you know, any kind of like odd jobs पनि like I was ready के हुन्छ नि, because I wanted to gain certain kind of experience, हुन्छ नि. मलाई चाहिँ मलाई यसमा राख्दैन, like I was just like calling my friends and being like, hey, I heard you're working at a bar, man, like मलाई पनि गर्दैन, हुन्छ नि त्यस्तोहरू, like why not, होइन. but I had people who made me think otherwise. अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ I didn't really like it because I was like, damn, म त कस्तो constricted भएछु त्यसमा. एकैचोटि त अब आधी कुरा नै constrict भयो नि त म. so now I can't find a job in anything else apart from like एउटा standard भइदियो के.
like an office job or like
and because like I didn't mind, like, you know, I was like searching for like barista jobs, this that, I was getting my RSA license, all that, was it, because I was like, why not, you know. but कहिले पनि use गरिन होला मैले, because somebody came and put it in my head. अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ अलिकति oh no नै भएको थियो. अनि I don't know if that was a good experience or a bad experience. like maybe I should have just been like, you know what, I don't care, I will still work भनेर. At a bar I did, because like I had 4 months off and I was like, okay, 4 months I'm going to work at a bar. Whose father say what, huh? भनेर, होइन. अनि पछि गएँ. That was also a very humbling experience because I did not realize कत्रो kegs बोक्न पर्छ भनेर, होइन. and I was like dying, my back was dying, everything was dying. I think I lost यति धेरै weight while working at the bar for 4 months. Yeah, it was a very good but I had so much fun. Yeah. And working around alcohol was also like, I don't know if, drinking is bad, guys. Do not have it, or have it in moderation. But yeah, working around alcohol is very fun for me. So yeah, but education wise not so much, working wise definitely. Yeah,
I think this might say bartending, because like you said, I think you would have made a killer bartender.
People actually liked me at the bar. They actually liked me.
You have that regulars, you know. You have that bartender personality where you're like, you know, people
customer service.
I know, like
people's person.
Ani, like, even more, like, I work in an office that, because, you know, office doesn't necessarily mean ki, like, chill or it's not stressful. Of course, it's stressful.
Yeah.
Ani, made it, like, more de-stress. I used to bartend as well while I was working, right? Yeah. Ani, that, of course, like you said, it was such an humbling experience.
Yeah.
Not like a public figure kind of thing, but even my clients, when they come out, they're like, huh? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, because I want to, and I loved it. I did work for a year or so, and I loved it. And it was like, you know, they're like so fun. Drink.
They are. Yeah.
Okay, not to. अब Australia चाहिँ हल्का छोड्दिउँ हैन. So I think हुन्छ नि अब moving ahead हुन्छ नि म चाहिँ like I'm not just saying this for saying sake because I know and I have been following you from 2008 हैन. अनि म धेरै माया गर्छु. You tell me now I can sing the whole thing के अहिले नै हुन्छ नि.
Okay, let's do it. Why not?
No, I can. Like when we finish it, I know we will do it. Right? Like we like both of us are gonna sing. Right? But coming back, Unsani, YouTube ma Nepali YouTube industry or YouTube ko scene ma bhanum na.
Yeah.
I don't think त्यति धेरै नेपालीहरुलाई थाहा पनि थियो what YouTube was at that point in time भनेर. I think Girish Tai हो जसले चाहिँ first मा खोल्नु भएको हैन. अनि then after that I think it's you and you हजुरले गीतहरु अपलोड गर्न थाल्नु भएको चाहिँ I think you were the first ones लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ from what I know.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. I'm not saying not you know.
I actually don't know. I don't even know like who gave me your Nepal's first YouTuber भनेर पनि कोले मलाई त्यो त्यहाँ पनि I don't know the title to be really frank with you. I think अब बच्चा बेलामा चाहिँ like हुन्छ नि त्यो इन्टरभ्युजहरुमा पनि I was so nervous that I just ran with it. I didn't have that त्यो confidence to say like sorry भने जस्तो के हुन्छ नि like कहिले म कसरी भए भने but तर त्यो भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ I don't think मैले पनि कसैलाई नेपालीहरुले चाहिँ I didn't see anybody doing the things that I was doing भनौं न तर I was making stupid videos I know on YouTube and or doing cover videos but at the same time I know like there was हाम्रो London based एउटा group who have you heard of Lex Limbo? Yeah, Lex Aru and they were all like we were part of this thing. We actually have such a ridiculous oh my god, this is we have such a like ridiculous parody movie of Darpan Chaya. It's on YouTube, eh?
Okay.
It was from that far ago.
Oh, okay.
Lex is Dilip Raimaji. I'm the other guy, the blind. It is, and okay, that is another story. But but those the Laksha भन्ने मेरो साथीको उसको चाहिँ त्यही त्यो एउटा YouTube थियो. And yeah, she was doing like, you know, त्यति बेला नै she was making like really fun videosहरु पनि. So I don't think like I was the first per se. That I guess like when it came to doing covers
and yeah, I think you were the number one. Let's like I will give you the title. Leave matter. I'm using some your title.
All right.
I bought Odziko 2008, 2009 your time ma चाहिँ I think you used to write songs पहिले देखि नै होला तर you used to make covers पनि.
Yeah.
अनि म धेरै माया गर्छु चाहिँ कहाँबाट आयो the idea, the thought. That song is epic. It still is like one of my favorites. And while growing up, you listen to that song. Imagine, like 13-14 वर्षको उमेरमा you're listening to that song,
yeah.
But your hormones are raising. You like you like people and stuff. So that song was amazing.
Thank you.
अनि कसरी सोच्नु भयो, कसरी लेख्नु भयो, कसरी हुन्छ नि? How did this happen?
I think one, let me talk about my accent real quick.
Okay.
Accent say I think I get it from Asta Band, you know. त्यति बेला म Asta Band को एकदम wake mocha भन्ने जस्तो निक्लेको थियो नि त हैन. So I think हामी सबैजना actually Asta Band को त्यो songsहरु पनि हामीलाई त्यो कि accent हालेर गाए जस्तो पनि लाग्दैन थियो because I think at that time in Kathmandu everybody was talking like that. It was a Gen Z generation. No cap. Same thing. We just had an accent back then. Everybody had an accent. Nepali बोल्दाखेरि पनि अलिकति यसरी बोल्नु पर्ने. अलिकति हैन त्यस्तो वाला थियो. So हामीलाई त्यो Asta Bandहरु पनि normal नै लाग्थ्यो. So that was that is where I, like to talk about my accent. That is where I got it from. तर Dherai Maya Garchu चाहिँ I used to listen to a lot of alternative rock because everybody was emo back then. अनि गिटार बजाउन सिकेँ त्यो पनि वन्डरवलबाट obviously the cliche of the cliche songs. And then so I was just sitting अनि पछि मेरो कोठामा I was like, you know what, I want to write a song about my crush, होइन, why not भनेर गरेर इङ्ग्लिसमा लेखेँ क्या पहिला. त्यति बेलामा चाहिँ म के अरे I used to write a lot of English poemsहरू पनि. अनि यस्तो grade 8 grade 9हरूमा पनि त्यति बेलामा सेन्ट मेरिजको त्यो आसमान पोएट्री कम्पिटिसन्सहरू भन्ने हुन्थ्यो, त्यहाँ पनि जित्या हो होइन. I was like writing poems. So इङ्ग्लिसमा लेख्थेँ तर I was more comfortable with it. मेरो नेपाली teacher used to really yell at me for having bad Nepali and bad handwriting. कागले छेडेको जस्तो. Love it.
Like
and it was
same pinch.
compliment with it. Maya. And so then English ma lehe. And this was I was like, you know what if ma yo same thing Nepali ma convert gardinchu. त्यसैले my lyrics is also very straightforward. It's a literal translation, like I really like you when I say Dherai Maya Garchu. Like so it was a literal translation. I didn't really know how to write songs properly, so it was more like metaphorical. My git is like straightforward, in your face, which people liked apparently. And so I was like, wow, okay, so this sells. And so that is how I made the song. I recorded it. त्यति बेलामा हाम्रो Cool Edit Pro भन्ने एउटा software थियो होइन. It was like त्यति बेलाको music software, record गर्ने software. Recorded it in that, made an MP3 version. I only had मसँग Bluetooth phone थियो, only had space for probably one song. I put that song in there, took it to college. साथीहरूलाई सुनाएँ and साथीहरूले, oh my god, like send it to me, I really like this song भने. अनि wow, okay भनेर टुइक 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 अनि इन्फ्रारेड हुन्थ्यो गइ होइन डन. अनि त्यसपछि कति couple of years later go to London. एउटा cousin आएको थियो who I met for the first time. गएर मेरो एउटा नेपाली गीत सुन्ने हो, अब के कुरा गर्ने कुरा गर्ने नि छैन हाम्रो. अनि एउटा नेपाली गीत सुन्ने हो. अनि त्यसमा माई स्पेस थियो क्या, अनि मैले मेरो माई स्पेसमा अपलोड गराएको थिएँ. अनि पछि ट्याङ्क गरेर प्ले गरेको. अनि सी वाज लाइक oh my god, अनि गीत गाउनु थाली होइन. अनि I was like, how are you singing this song? अनि she was like, oh my god, तपाईँ पो हो. अब she was एकदम बिचारा ब्रिटिस है, ब्रिटिस. तपाईँ पो हो यसको सिङ्गर, oh my god, my cousin's famous गर्न थाली होइन. अनि I was like, what? Everybody knows this song. Who knows this song? And then she was like, this song is so famous. And you should put a face, And how do I put a face to this one? She was the one who told me about YouTube. I didn't even know about YouTube. त्यसैले मेरो त्यो Nattu songमा होइन, you see my face like that and my hair like that and my lips like that is because I उठ्न बित्तिकै record गरेँ मैले त्यो. Like without even brushing my teeth, without even doing any washing my face, nothing. I was just like, I need to record this. Like, let's do it right now. The moment is now. Recorded it, uploaded it, and then like I didn't know it was already famous. Like it had already Nepalko border.
Yes.
Pass गरेर कहाँ पुगिसकेको रहेछ.
And when this song was first पहिला हाम्रो हुन्छ नि viral, in that term viral भएको बेलामा I think was पछि मात्रै भिडियो हाल्नुभएको थियो है त्यो गीतको चाहिँ पछि मात्रै भिडियो. अनि then को रहेछ त को like हुन्छ नि को यो मान्छे, like we needed to know. Okay, that was kind of like who is this mystery person, को यो. अनि that was actually I think I still remember साइबरमा जानु पर्थ्यो नि, साइबरमा गइ हेर्नु पर्थ्यो नि होइन. अनि I still remember me, my friend Shikha भन्ने साथी छ मेरो, we literally went to cyber and we were like we die-hard fans के it's on the gita. We were like who sang this song. I know, so it was actually really amazing. I know.
Thank you.
हजुरले अब यत्रो वर्ष भइसक्यो like 2008 देखि हुन्छ नि you like त्यहाँबाट स्टार्ट भयो हजुरको होइन. अनि नेपालमा कतिवटा गिग, कतिवटा shows, कतिवटा TV होस्ट गरिसक्नु भयो होइन. Any memorable gigs or नेपालमा भएको हुन्छ नि anything memorable जुन चाहिँ it popped like first दिन के छ memorable like throughout this career भन्दा धेरै नै होला of course throughout your career, तर first thing that pops up कि oh my god you were like that, nothing can beat it भन्ने चाहिँ कुनै छ?
I think memorable भनेको चाहिँ हुन्छ नि, the one that you remember will be the one that was the worst.
Okay.
That gives you trauma, that gives you fear, new fear unlocked. भने जस्तै होइन. But I think like my most memorable gig, to be honest, was my first one after going back to Nepal. म लन्डन पछि नेपाल जाने बेलामा my friend ले चाहिँ ए त अब आइस ल हाम्रो एउटा इभेन्ट उ छ, we're gonna host an event for you. You've never performed in Nepal, and so after like this and that, so let's do a show है त भनेर भनेको थियो. हुन्छ भनेको थियो होइन. अनि त्यति बेलामा like all the tickets were sold, so she was like, अनि हामी चाहिँ त्यति बेलामा मोक्षमा गरेको थियो कि होइन. अनि मोक्षको त्यो हल छ नि, so we were actually, they were planning outside. अनि तर मैले त्यति बेला नि भनेको थिएँ, guys, I think it's gonna rain होइन, so are you sure an outside stage would be best भनेर भन्दाखेरि भनेर भन्यो. अनि it was such a memorable one किन भन्दाखेरि ठ्याक्क गेटमा पुग्यो कि अनि I got out of my car होइन, गाडीबाट निस्क्यो अनि we were walking down to the मोक्षको parking because it was full के. So we were walking down and then एकछिनपछि like I think my cousin, he was asking for like couple of 100 for bad habits. And I was like, okay, यस्तो गर्छु त, wallet छैन, wallet-ऐ छैन. And I was like, oh my god, where's my wallet भनिरहेको छु. Then I was like, ए ल मैले त त्यहाँ गाडीबाट निस्किने बेलामा wallet खसाएछु छु, पहिला गाडी चेक गरौँ भन्यो, गाडी चेक गर्छु, wallet छैन होइन, बाहिर निस्क्यो. अनि then we saw like एउटा suspicious person also, हुन्छ नि, we just walk and then go out. अब कस्तो awkward भइदियो कि we knew that this person has it, तर भन्नै नसक्यो कि बुझ्यौ. लाइक अब कसरी गएर कन्फर्म गर्ने कि, त्यो बच्चा पनि थियो है हामी, अनि पछि त्यो कन्फर्म पनि गर्न सकेन, but 100% sure this person has it. And that person never gave it back होइन. अनि so I was like fine, because I was saying like होइन मेरो एउटा ब्याङ्क कार्ड मात्र छ के हुन्छ नि, त्यो चाहिँ लन्डनको हो, मलाई त्यो एउटा मात्र दियो हुन्छ, another keep everything, keep the money that's inside it, यताउता होइन. I'll act as if I didn't even like know it was you. त्यही फुत्त फालेर मात्र गइदियो हुन्छ, I'll just take the empty wallet पनि भनेर भनेको दिएन. मुड अफ है, भित्र गयो, ठ्याक्क साउन्ड चेक गरेर तुप्लुक्क एउटा पानी झऱ्यो. अनि I was like, अब पानी पर्छ होइन भनेर भनेको, होइन पर्दैन होला भनेर भनिरहेको छ. अब साउन्ड चेक गर्दा गर्दै यस्तरी सिमसिम पानी पर्दै कि होइन, त्यहाँ बिचरा मेरो त्यो गिटारिस्टहरूलाई करेन्ट लागिरहेछ, करेन्ट लाग्न लागिसक्यो, त्यहाँदेखि गरिरहेछ बिचरा है. अनि करेन्ट लागिरहेछ. पछि लास्टमा my peak moment was म यसरी माइक गाएँ होइन, मलाई करेन्ट लाग्दिरहेको ओठमा. अनि पछि त्यो मुड अफ भइरहेको बेलामा झन् मुड अफ है. अनि I was like, oh my god, this म त यसरी पर्फर्म नै गर्दिनँ. अब मेरो त्यहाँ डिभा निस्क्यो के हुन्छ नि, अब भन्न त खोजे होइन, तर मुड अफ होइन. अब त्यो कसरी गाउने हुन्छ नि, गाउँदाखेरि अब त्यो आफूलाई थुच्न जोड्ने बानी होइन, करेन्ट लागिरहेछ, यसरी त म गर्दिनँ सो भनेर. अनि त्यहाँको साउन्ड गाइजहरूलाई पनि सबै भित्र हलभित्र सार्नु, नत्र म यो बाहिर पर्फर्म नै गर्दिनँ होइन, इट्स अ ह्याजर्ड नि, हाउ क्यान यु डु इट भनेर. अनि पछि भनेर, तर गुड द्याट दे डिड इट, बिकज दे वर लाइक होइन सिम मात्र हो जान्छ भनेको, मतलब ज्वार उनीहरूले भर्खरै भित्र मात्र सारेको थियो होइन, ज्वार पानी पर्दा यस्तरी है. अब नाउ कस्तो छ भने त्यो मोक्षको बाहिर त इट्स लाइक ओपन एरिया होइन, मान्छे त जे भए पनि भिज्दै आउनु पर्यो नि त, बिकज देयर इज नो ऊ होइन. ल कुर्छ मान्छे नै आउँदैन है, मान्छे नै आउँदैन. वेयर लाइक ओके अब यो सो क्यान्सल हुन्छ होइन, बिकज कोही आएको छैन भन्दा लाइक अराउन्ड हाफ एन आवर जति पछि होइन, मान्छेहरू हुलमा छिर्न थालेको, सबजना निथ्रुक्क छ है, मेकअप रनिङ डाउन द फेस, बिचारा कपाल छ, केटाहरूले त्यति बेलामा यति व्याक्स लगाउँथ्यो, त्यो जेलधरि खसिरहेको छ, त्यस्तो निथ्रुक्क बुझ्यौ, त्यस्तो निथ्रुक्क भएर मान्छेहरू बल्कमा आइदिरहेको कि. they filled up that whole auditorium. Yeah, they filled it up. Aniपछि म त त्यहाँ वाल्ल बसिरहेको थिएँ ल लेट्स स्टार्ट भनेर त्यहाँबाट सुरु गरेँ अझ मेरो बेस्ट पार्ट त बिचमा अब हाफ टाइम होइन त्यति बेलामा हाफ टाइम गर्ने थियो चलन हाफ टाइम गर्दाखेरि ठ्याक्क बाहिर जान्छु बाहिर चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने म उसको यतापट्टि पनि फिस पन्ड यतापट्टि पनि फिस पन्ड बिचबाट हिँड्नु पर्ने होइन राति त्यो पडल्सहरू टल्क्या होइन केही नदेखा आफू सुई 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 साथीलाई हाई भन्न गएको त झ्याम्राङ फर्स्ट सो एभर झ्याम्लाङ होइन अनि पछि यसरी छु म त हाफ पन्ड पोखरीभित्र अनि ए नटु आर यु ओके भनेर आई थिङ्क सो बाहिर आएँ है ल ठिकै छ अब होइन सबै ठिक छ पछि अनि स्टेजमा अब त्यहाँ त बाहिर त के पनि देखेन भिज्न त भिजेको छ सबै कुरा भिजेको छ भित्रसम्म भिजेको छ होइन आई क्यान फिल इट है तर यस्तो माथि गएर स्टेजमा जान्छु त आधी डार्क छ होइन आधी चाहिँ सुकेको ठाउँ चाहिँ लाइट छ यो निलो छ होइन यहाँ चाहिँ डार्क निलो छ रातो लगाइरहेको छु यहाँ चाहिँ मरुन छ यहाँ चाहिँ छ
Do you not have a photo? Oh my God.
I do.
Okay.
I have photos of that night.
You have to see that, eh? Epic population, the first.
Epic.
First, oh my God.
Memorable, the most memorable night. Yeah, but we all had a very good time. Yeah, eventually.
No, I can imagine. First show, it's a mero. I'm like half drenched.
First show, okay, imagine. Kosto bad omen. No,
the pani poreko the राम्रो भन्छ. So like let's take it let's take it in a positive note. And राम्रो भइरहेछ अहिले सम्म.
That is true. अनि मलाई मेरो त्यसपछि त्यसमा चाहिँ यस्तो weird हुन्थ्यो. Every time I used to perform होइन, especially बाहिर perform गर्नु छ भने पानी पर्दिने के.
Okay.
अनि my brother always used to be like पानी पर्छ यार. एउटा मेरो कजन थियो he was in my band अनि every time बाहिर perform गर्न छ भने आज sure पानी पर्छ guys so just brace yourself भन्थ्यो clear skies हुन्थ्यो होइन आफूले perform गर्नु बित्तिकै पानी पर्दिने कि अनि तेरो भोइसमा चाहिँ के छ यार यस्तो पानी पर्दिन्छ चाहिँ I don't know
तर त्यो चाहिँ साँच्चीकै literally epic भएको रहेछ oh my God
the first show चाहिँ yeah,
how long ago was that? कति वर्ष अगाडि
so I had just come back from London. It's the 11-12 tiro 2011-2012 maybe 2012 because actually my फर्किन बित्तिकै I got into an accident. I broke my daँत, my aunt. Oh my God, it was like very dangerous. And then
I know this
it took me a couple of धन्न थियो त्यो पनि 2 दिन अगाडि दाँत मिलेको त्यो भन्दा अगाडिसम्म मेरो डेन्टिस्टले त आई डोन्ट थिङ्क तिमीले पर्फर्म गर्दाखेरिसम्म तिम्रो दाँत मिल्छ यार भनेर के मेरो दाँत फेरि यस्तो ठुलो रहेछ होइन त्यसमा थाहा भयो अगाडिको दाँत तर एकदम भाग्यमानी हो अरे है मैले यो टिकटकमा देखेको अनि त्यति बेलामा यस्तो के अरे त्यो डेन्टिस्ट त होइन अब मेरै आन्ट थियो है एकजना अनि सी इज मेकिङ इट रिसाउने के नभएको यो म चाहिँ अब लुकिङ एट हर फेस रिसाइरहेछ के हुन्छ मेरो दाँत नमिलेर क्या मोल नै हुँदैन मेरो दाँत जत्रै पनि देख्दैन रिसाउँदै पछि आई डोन्ट थिङ्क युर टुथ इज गोना बी फिक्स्ड बाई द टाइम यताउता भनेर टेम्पररी हालेँ मैले so I had like a temporary make त्यो उ जस्तै so temporary filler हालेर अनि गएको न त कहाँ नि गर्दाखेरि त 6 बज्ने यस्तो ब्याड
होइन तर लाइक देखिरहेको बेलामा हुन्छ नि लाइक अचानक नहुँदा त लाइक
कस्तो वियर्ड देख्छ ओ माई गड अनि फेरि इट वाज लाइक इन अ ट्रायङ्गल के इमेजिन लाइक ट्रायङ्गलमा फुटे होइन सो एउटा साइड चाहिँ छिको छ एउटा साइड चाहिँ यत्रो भएको अनि बोल्दाखेरि नटु सवाला त भन्नै नसक्यो यो त आफै विसल हुन्छ यार त्यस्तो चाहिँ भएको थियो सो 2 days बिफोर चाहिँ दाँत मिलेको थियो त्यसपछि I went and performed. Yeah.
And the show went amazing.
Yeah, the show went amazing. The best part के भयो न त्यो ठ्याक्क दात बनाएर I'm so sorry we're going off track है तर त्यो दात बनाएको थियो होइन अनि मेरो त्यो डेन्टिस्टले चाहिँ प्लिज है त्यो सेप अलिकति कडा हुनलाई चाहिँ होइन त्यो वाट एभर दे युज द्याट मटेरियल कडा हुनलाई चाहिँ इट्स गन टेक अ कपल अफ आवर्स सो के पनि डोन्ट बाइट इन्टु एनिथिङ डोन्ट इट एनिथिङ यताउता भनेको थियो होइन अब त्यो पछि त आई ह्याड टु रन टु द प्र्याक्टिस होइन किनभने अब 2 दिनमा त मेरो सो छ ठ्याक्क अनि म अब त्यहाँ सबैजना होइन ऊ गरिरहेछ है प्ले गरिरहेछ अनि पछि मैले म आएँ गाइज म आएँ भनेर यस्तो माइक समातेर यस्तो गरेर
Sorry.
यस्तो हेर्ने बेलामा त यत्रो त्यो यहाँको चोक्का माइकमा
You had to rush back again.
No, I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her.
Did you like fix it by yourself?
Oh, mother, like I was like, होइन यार हुन्छ भनेर I just had that streak के त्यो ठ्याक्क त्यो ट्वाङ्ग त्यो जान्छ त्यो नेटमा लगाएको थियो होइन I had that streak and I was like, well,
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So let's just practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. मलाई अब बल्ल because like now that I know you, मलाई बल्ल थाहा हुँदैछ because we've seen so many of your reels होइन and you've made so much. हामी सबैजनालाई यति हँसाउनु भएको छ यति हँसाउनु भएको छ होइन now I get it. Oh my god, I swear. Okay, like coming back to हाम्रो अब इन्टरभ्यूमा आउँ होइन हजुरले फर्स्टमा अफकोर्स नाउ आई नो हजुरको अब यो क्वेसन पनि आई डोन्ट थिङ्क इट्स गोना बी रेलेभेन्ट बिकज आई नाउ नो लाइक यो होल पर्सनालिटी युर सो जली हाँसिरहने हुँदो रहेछ होइन आई थिङ्क द्याट इज वाट मेड यु गोइङ टु लाइक कमेडी रिल्स एन्ड स्टफ होइन अनि के भन्छ अहिले चाहिँ यु नो लाइक 2000 हजुरले पहिलेदेखि नै हालिदिँदै रहनुहुन्थ्यो कमेडी स्क्रिप्ट्सहरू कमेडी रिल्सहरू होइन त्यो चाहिँ अब हाउ डिड इट स्टार्ट अब हालिदिउँ न त हुन्छ नि आई नो आम फनी लाइक के भनेर हाल्न थाल्नु भयो अफकोर्स होइन तर अनि अहिले चाहिँ बिकज वी हेभन सिन अ लट we haven't seen anything at all in the past couple like a year but I'm not
I'm slowly starting
you have to because you have to like what do you mean slowly now them I don't know
yeah पहिला I think I was more into like making full videos for YouTube नै अहिले त कसैको पनि attention span छैन to be really honest because of reels हरू टिकटकहरू हुन्छ नि अब त मान्छेहरूको 3 सेकेन्ड 30 seconds हेर्ने पनि attention span छैन होला होइन which makes it very easy difficult for a content creator like me okay? And I think like that was one of the मेरो के भन्छ demotivations होइन in making videosहरू पनि because like मान्छेहरू चाहिँ they're searching for something quick funny quick हुन्छ नि but I like making meaningful comics के हुन्छ नि like comic sketches हुन्छ नि where like I want to introduce मेरो character I want to build my character I want this मेरो audience to know भुन्टे भनेको खैरे भनेको त्यसको ब्याकग्राउन्ड को त्यसको आमाको त्यसको बाउको okay हुन्छ नि because that is how you मुभीहरूमा पनि that is the reason why they keep हुन्छ नि आफ्नो character build गर्छ नि because so that you get attached to that character हुन्छ नि then you feel more like okay अब चाहिँ हेर्दाखेरि मजा आउँछ है because now you know the background यसो भने so अहिले अब त्यो क्विक गर्दा कमेन्ट्सहरू पनि अब हुन्छ नि like okay another one like it became too overwhelming for me because I was like okay म पहिला सुरु त यो 30 seconds मा कसरी हालौँ होइन because मेरो आइडिया छ at least 1 minute 2 minutes को अब त्यो कन्भर्सेसन काट्दा साँच्ची भनेको त्यो मैले एउटा भिडियो हेरेको थिएँ कि जहाँ चाहिँ त्यो बोल्दाखेरि मात्र आधी काट्छ नि आई स्वेयर मेरो पनि अब त्यति मात्र बाँकी छ होला कि मात्र गरेको होइन काट्दा त्यति मात्र हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ कि सो आई थिङ्क अहिले आइ एम स्टिल लाइक ट्राइङ टु अब बिस्तारै आइ एम ट्राइङ टु गेट इन टु इट and I'm trying to get into like this thing of like okay how can I make it shorter and like engage the audience more तर उनीहरूकै प्याटर्नमा के because now they're so used to watching त्यही अब भनौँ न 30 seconds त्योभन्दा बेसी भयो भने भइहाल्छ कि so like how do I make it more engaging हुन्छ नि so I'm still working on that अब बिस्तारो सुरु गर्दैछु हुन्छ नि ओके एन्ड आम वाचिङ अरूहरूको कन्टेन्टहरू पनि टु गेट सम आइडियाज अन हाउ दे डु इट होइन आजकल अब कस्तो भइसक्यो भने भिडियो मात्रै राखिदिन्छ अनि एउटा क्याप्सन क्या हुन्छ नि अनि मान्छेहरू त्यही हेरेर सेयर होइन अब आफ्नो छ त्यत्रो दुईजना क्यारेक्टर छ बोल्न त पर्यो नि त होइन कि त फोटो मात्र खिचेर एउटा क्याप्सन हालिदिनु पर्यो होइन अब त्यो पनि भएन अनि सो आई थिङ्क अब बिस्तारो चाहिँ आइ एम गेटिङ ब्याक इन्टु इट बिचमा चाहिँ आई वाज लाइक ओके टु ओभरवेल्म्ड काम पनि भइरहेछ फेरि यता होइन आई वाज स्टार्टिङ लाइफ फेरि गेटिङ हम्बल्ड बाई अस्ट्रेलिया सो आई वाज लाइक ओके एकैछिन चाहिँ आई निड अ ब्रेक होइन सो आई वाज नट अन सोसियल मिडिया इभन मेसेजेसहरूमा पनि के हुन्छ नि मेरो यस्तो बानी गइसक्यो अब सोसियल मिडिया हेर्ने पिपल ट्राई टु लाइक गेट इन टच विथ मी अन सोसियल मिडिया म 2 दिनपछि हेरेर हुन्छु मेसेज 5 दिनपछि हेरेर हुन्छ नि हामीलाई उप्स टाइप्स के हुन्छ नि कहिलेकाहीँ इन्भिटेसन्स हुन्छ एन्ड आम लाइक आई जस्ट टाइप्स होइन
Okay, यस्तो रमाइलो भइरहेछ तर we will have to take a short break.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon.
This podcast is presented by Maven Consulting Group. Reach out to them if you have any education and visa inquiry. Knowledge partner, Rees International College. They offer many courses such as aged care, commercial cookery, disability, early childhood, and many more. Supported by Capkon Home Loans, Australia's leading home loan specialist. Magic Momo Cafe, a perfect destination in Melbourne for an authentic Nepalese and Newari cuisines. Yatra, the connection. Australiama Nepaliharuko लागि सबैभन्दा भरपर्दो travel company. Manny Films, your photography and videography partner to capture your perfect moment. 25 hours, the marketing boost you need for your business.
Welcome back again. I'm अब short break पछि.
Thank you.
अब चाहिँ for this अब segment भनौँ हुन्छ नि पहिला चाहिँ हामीले रमाइलो फर्स्ट टाइममा चाहिँ रमाइलो कुरा गऱ्यौँ अब चाहिँ let's talk
Therapy? Does the therapy start? No.
like I think so. Like it should start now.
Play sad song now. Cue it. Please go ahead.
I'm having such a blast. I cannot. And I'm trying to like talk about a serious topic now. Then you make it also fun. No, like that's completely all right. Not to. I think you are the first person like to openly accept it and especially openly like advocate for it. And you say Nepalko society, Nepal we still into that taboo mindset, you know. LGBTIQ plus community like say you have advocated advocate like wherever and you were the first person to be out and about. You have been really popular. Popularity ko height ma you're like hota. So what? I'm a lesbian. So what? First thing भनेको चाहिँ अब हाम्रो audience-हरुलाई चाहिँ कतिलाई थाहा छैन हैन यो कुराहरु अब थाहा भए पनि अब they're not well educated भनौं हैन. We talk about Pride Month, we see it हुन्छ नि we see photos of it, but we don't actually know why it is celebrated भनेर. So अब if you can हुन्छ नि हाम्रो audience-हरुलाई हल्का हुन्छ नि idea or हल्का knowledge as to what is Pride Month.
Yeah. So what is Pride Month? I think like Pride Month, you know, is what is Banera say like it's a very difficult thing to say because like for each individual under this LGBTIQA plus community, I think Pride Month represents something different for each person. You know? I can only talk about what it means to me. I can't speak for other people. So for me, I think it's a good way to keep the communities included, inclusive, remind them that such communities, such individuals exist and they have equal rights. They need to have equal rights. They have rights to live. They have rights to live their own life. Afno zindagi, however they want to live, it's their right. So for me, like it's a good thing. I'm actually like Pride Month matra bhanera pani like एउटा month matra celebrate गर्छ कति companyहरुले हैन कति placesहरुले and then they forget about it के literally नै like हुन्छ नि हाम्रो flag पनि rainbow हो हुन्छ नि त्यो कहिलेकाहीँ rainbow देख्छ नि अनि wow rainbow गर्छ नि मलाई त्यस्तै लाग्छ Pride Month भने पनि I feel like it should be there should be a continuity अनि आई थिङ्क मैले यो बेलामा चाहिँ यो टाइम चाहिँ प्राइड मन्थमा आई डिन्ट टेक एनी इन्टरभ्युज नथिङ लास्ट इयरसम्म पनि गर्थेँ होला सायद तर लास्ट इयर चाहिँ मैले के भनेको थिएँ भने whoever was interviewing me त्यति बेला पनि मैले you shouldn't only be contacting me during this time होइन यो चाहिँ फेयर भएन के इट्स लाइक सेङ लाइक हुन्छ नि ओ होइन हामी चाहिँ अलिकति उ छौँ होइन वोक छौँ होइन वी वान्ट टु मेक एभ्रिबडी इन्क्लुसिभ अनि सो त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि यो मन्थमा चाहिँ वी वान्ट टु इन्टरभ्यू एभ्रिबडी फ्रम दिस कम्युनिटी वाइ it can happen like every month and it doesn't always have to be during pride month ni ta ani मैले चाहिँ त्यो भनेको थिएँ कि अनि त्यसैले like for me personally pride month मात्र भनेर मलाई केही इफेक्ट लाग्दैन के हुन्छ नि it needs to be every single month you need to go all out respect people from all communities from all like हुन्छ नि minorities भन्छौँ नि हामी होइन respect everybody respect every individual for who they are होइन अनि so I think like that for me is what pride month is to like remind people to stay cool के be cool man don't be like हुन्छ नि ठुस्से के होइन किन अरूको जिन्दगी like why do you want to be a Karen भन्छ नि त्यही त like why are you first of all के अरे म सबैजनालाई त्यही भन्छु के हुन्छ नि फर्स्ट अफ अल इट डजन्ट इभन म्याटर इफ अ पर्सन इज डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ नि डिफ्रेन्ट देन बिङ स्ट्रेट बिकज त्यो एस्पेक्ट अफ देयर लाइफ इज समथिङ दे डु इन प्राइभेट समथिङ दे डु विथ देयर पार्टनर्स तिमीलाई किन चासो वाइ डु यु हेभ लाइक सच अ गाह्रो हुन्छ नि तिमीलाई किन गाह्रो हुन्छ जब यो मान्छेले हुन्छ नि आम गे भन्नुहोस् आम स्ट्रेट के अरे आम लेस्बियन भन्नुहोस् आम दिस भन्नुहोस् द्याट वाइ होइन बिकज लाइक लास्टमा गएर त डिल गर्ने त यस्तो हो नि त पर्सनालिटी हो नि त हुन्छ नि वुड आई don't know like you might have like some like seriously like weird kinks out there but do you have even a conversation about it no need because we of course not I know or maybe if you want to like off podcast you never know no, but jokes aside I know that I wouldn't judge you for like because that is something that is your personal stuff that is something you don't need to share with me that is something you probably do with your partner I don't need to know it's behind closed doors that's your life but what I judge you on or I don't want to judge you but like what I thing you on judge ni भन्नु पर्यो तर is solely based on your personality with me and how you treat me how are you communicating with me त्यो हो नि त त्यो बेसिसमा पो हामी हुन्छ नि we are that is how I know that okay I vibe with you I don't vibe with you okay usko opinions yesto रहेछ or usko opinions yesto रहेछ you know what I mean so that is how I gel with somebody not like because of what that person does in a bedroom what that person does in their private life त्यो हैन नि त so for me like I think when people so pride month ko कुरा for me pride month is it's a good initiation of course for everybody to come together everybody in the community to like be together as one and then obviously like awareness create garirasa which is good तर त्यही सेलाउनु भएन के हुन्छ नि it can't just be like okay everybody's out of the closet for this one month अनि पछि त ए सक्यो month
well about like you've explained it such beautifully and Sunny at the end of the day you just need to be a good human being and why do you have to judge on what other person does or like whatsoever moving ahead say because you were the first one to speak out and you have been really vocal about it
I need to correct you there I'm not the first person to come out I had a lot of mentors who did that way before me like हाम्रो मितिनी नेपाल मा पनि धेरै नै like I always talk about Lakshmi ji who has always been a big advocate for especially the lesbian side lesbian transgender men and bisexual women I know so they've Miti Nepal has always been like and since I'm so vocal about it and they have people who's been speaking on this like way before. Like entertainment business I'm not the first one. They were more like senior people who were there. Right now, maybe it's the musician in front face director wise like they were always around. So I think they were the ones who actually pushed me forward, because I used to be somebody who used to be like, my private life is my private life. I don't need to talk about my sexuality. Interviewer please don't ask me questions like that. And it's not because I was ashamed, but I just felt like, why should that be a topic? Why are we talking about this one as mentors they did tell me that you might have fans and they might be inspired, or like they might be motivated, or they might have like some sort of like courage to speak up on it or be themselves if you do it. Right now, and I was like, okay, makes sense. I didn't really look at it that way, but okay, like if I'm asked, I won't deny it, or I won't be hush about it, but I will just, I'm still myself, and I still believe in keeping privacy, but I will still speak on it. That I'm not the first person.
First person that I actually know about.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, coming about our question now, what inspired you to be so confident? As the mentors or they have like literally supported you. They've given you that confidence. Let's talk about like if you're comfortable about like talking about the family what was their reaction when they found out? Were they mad? Like because of course Nepali society, we still have that mindset it's treated as if it's a taboo. Okay, like it's seriously one brother, like it's just like normal. Okay, that's normal. That's completely normal. I know, but still it's looked up. So also I say, how was it from your family, like when you first came out?
I think I should consider myself like lucky enough to have family support, because I know many cases in Nepal, especially like after also meeting with like meeting in Nepal or just the organization, when you hear stories of abuse, of honor killing, and such. It is absolutely heartbreaking, I know. And it also makes you think like, oh my God, like I did get off easy, I know. And you count your blessings, and I was blessed enough for at least to have a family who was a bit liberal, in a sense that, okay, at first my dad thought it was an experiment, the experimental phase. My mom sat him down and like, said like, what if it's not? What if she never comes out of it? Then what? Will you still love your daughter? Like blah, blah, blah. My dad was more like, yeah, like she'll always be my daughter. Like, there's no relation. I think like my dad also didn't, my dad is even the private mansion, I know. He also has that mentality that private things, like private life is private. Even away from his kids, after private life, privacy, he draws a boundary. And I think like that is where I also get it from. And so he was also like that, like, whatever she chooses to do, in her personal life, that's her. Like, but Miro relationship with my daughter is always, she's going to be my daughter, and I'm also going to be there for her. So after he said that, of course, I was in the hiding, I was in the closet. Oh my God. And I think like I was more, gay people attack like your group attack मलाई शङ्खा लाग्छ के एकदम शङ्खा लाग्छ के हुन्छ नि यो मान्छे पनि पक्कै पनि होला हैन किनभने I used to have the loudest voice against मा बोल्दाखेरि के when I was so scared because obviously त्यति बेलामा एकदम त्यस्तै स्टोरीजहरु सुने हुन्छ स्टोरीज के भन्ने real life इन्सिडेन्ट्सहरु सुनिरा हुन्छ न्यूजपेपरहरुमा छापिरा हुन्छ हैन so obviously it was such a stressful period to be like saying like म पनि हो नि you know what I mean So I was so scared that I would be caught that I used to be like, I used to speak against it, but I was so loud, okay? I was so loud that my cousins suspected me, okay? And then it was like, Yatra,
Damn, that kind of thing.
यस्तो प्यासनसँग हेट गरिरहेछ यार यसले त यो त के छ यो त हो पक्कै पनि हो भने जस्तै yeah, but after my parents had this conversation है एकदम relieved. My little teenage me was so halka. My inner child was at peace भनौँ न एउटा होइन. I was very happy. अनि then I could stand up to my like हुन्छ नि अब के भने frenemies who bully you. Yeah, so I could stand up to those, especially boys huन्थ्यो, and so I used to stand up to the boys and be like, okay, no, like my parents have my back now. You are not gonna say anything about this. I'm sorry. हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यो पछि चाहिँ बिस्तारो confidence built भयो क्या. अनि which I wish was more of the case back at home, because parents really don't understand के हुन्छ नि उनीहरूको babiesलाई कतिको धक्का पर्छ नि when there is zero sense of like backup गरिदिने, no support. It really corners it, and that is the reason why we lose so many people also, because unless you're in a situation like that, you will never understand. होइन. तर it shouldn't be that case पनि के empathy यति हुन पर्यो कि कसैले तिमीलाई भनिरहेछ नि मलाई गाह्रो भयो, मलाई गाह्रो हुन्छ भनेर भन्दाखेरि पत्ताइदिनु पर्यो के. आफू पनि किन त्यही स्टेटमा पुग्नु पर्यो र बुझ्नलाई होइन. कहिलेकाहीँ त you have to understand somebody, give them empathy, give them sympathy, you know, be a human. त्यति हो क्या. Like, and I wish like, you know, parents back at home, you know, yeah, like, you know, just कहिलेकाहीँ tell your kids you love them. Like even like, you know, I'm talking this about like a more broader sense पनि. I don't think like हाम्रो Nepali community मा पनि we actually sit down and tell your kids like हुन्छ नि how much you love them. It's always yell. या हो त्यो बच्चा जब ठुलो हुन्छ नि, adult हुन्छ नि, त्यसपछि बल्ल उसले बुझ्छ कि ओके यो एक प्रकारको माया हो. तर उसले किन आफूले आफूलाई बुझाउन पर्ने त्यो कुरा होइन. बच्चाहरू भनेको एकदम कलिलो हुन्छ, माया गर्नुपर्छ. You need to shape them and then they become like better human beings पनि नि त, because they have so much love, they're surrounded by love, they'll give you love होइन. अनि so and people with like, you know, LGBTIQ community ma bhayeko kids, I wish you are more passionate. Like I wish you care about this. Ani bachcha bela dekhi ke ab tyo traits haru dekhincha kids haru ma, notice it, grab onto it. Don't force them to, you know, act normal. What's normal? Exactly. There's nothing called normal, you know. Like timlai maybe you're the person who will put milk first before the cornflakes. For me, that is abnormal. I know. True. I know. But that is normal for you. Me, yeah. I know. Every individual is different. But it doesn't mean that you get to be shunned by it because of it. That you're hurt because of it. You're put down. You're boycotted. You're outcasted. You know? This is
I think kudos to your parents for raising such an amazing daughter. I mean, like, because I think because of them you are like this passionate and you can, you know, they have your back. I know.
Yeah.
So
that is true. That is true. They do have my back, and they're very like truthful people. They'll tell you things directly in your face. But obviously, there was a phase in my life where I didn't like that approach. Obviously, because I was a kid. I was a rebellious kid. And मलाई पनि maybe शायद like हुन्छ नि होइन I love you भनेकै नै चाहेको थियो होला पेरेन्ट्सबाट होइन. which अलिक ठुलो भइसकेपछि चाहिँ बल्ल एउटा लेभलमा एडल्ट्स जस्तै कन्भर्सेसन गर्न सकेर कहिलेकाहीँ just tell me you miss me, कहिलेकाहीँ just tell me you love me भनेपछि बल्ल अनि okay. So now we've started doing like phone ma love you before you hang up. Okay. You know, because पहिला त it used to be like hello, yeah, भयो सक्यो काम छ सक्यो. But at least now we have started incorporating more love language. हुन्छ
तर
नि
पहिलेदेखि नै हुन्छ नि पहिलेदेखि नै इफ पेरेन्ट्स वर लाइक हुन्छ नि आई लभ यु हुन्छ नि टेक केयर अफ योरसेल्फ अहिले अनि आफ्टर लाइक सर्टन एज पछि मात्रै अब किनभने यहाँ आइसकेपछि अनि भन्दा लाइक आई लभ यु लाइक I swear, because it has happened to me. I'm like, my dad is like, love you. I'm like, why did you not say this? Because actions speak louder than words. But at times, you have to verbally like tell your kid, "Oi, I love you. Eh?
Yes.
I love you.
Yes.
Whatever you do, I have your back. Just be yourself." त्यति मात्रै त्यति वर्ड्सले मात्रै कति इफेक्ट गर्छ कसैको लाइफमा हुन्छ नि तर पेरेन्ट्स
Yeah.
Tell your kids you love them, eh?
Yeah.
Not after like they go abroad or like then पछाडि गइसकेपछि टाढा भएपछि मात्र भन्ने हैन. Okay, not to. Moving on. As a lesbian artist, हजुरले हुन्छ नि throughout your career अझै पनि बाँकी छ हुन्छ नि what were the challenges अनि as a lesbian artist अब हुन्छ नि शोजहरुमा या कसैले misbehave गरेको या anything of that sort?
I'm not sure exactly face from because like trolls are only online to be really honest.
Trolls don't have a face.
They don't have a face. They don't have face. They don't have guts to say it in front of your face. True. So I don't think like I ever had it in front of me. कसैले भन्न पनि खै नसक्या हो कि maybe I was just very confident presenting that people didn't really have the guts to say it in front of तर भनेको भए पनि I don't think it would be handled well. I know. And I don't even have to like I probably wouldn't even have to lift a finger because there are so many like my friends who back at home, my whole family back at home, they're so supportive of me. They will definitely like do something on my behalf. On your behalf. I know. But yeah, like us wise say haina maybe like troll wise say obviously internet ma I did have like there was a phase where like when I was just starting and then like like people would hear and then they would make like funny things about me this and that. I did have that phase once तर त्यही हो कि like rumors यस्तोहरुलाई चाहिँ मलाई एकजना कोही पहिला advice दिएको थियो कि like rumor भनेको यस्तो हुन्छ कि हैन the more you feed into it the more त्यो ट्रोल गर्ने मान्छे त्यो रुमर फैलाउने मान्छेलाई पनि मजा रुमर सुन्ने मान्छेलाई पनि मजा because now you're reacting to it हैन तर if you don't react to it it's like I don't know it's just like they just सेलाएर जाँदो रहेछ के अनि so I use that tactic a lot if there was a rumor sometimes like it used to be like Nattu was in a threesome and I'd be like really? This sounds fun. With who? Like I had to be like okay tell me more I know give me the tea. Story give me the tea I want to know I know so I think I started having this kind of mentality which helped throughout my career it helped a lot अनि केटाहरूले केही भनेर जिस्कायो भने पनि म उल्टै जिस्काइदिन्थेँ so I think like that way मा चाहिँ I helped a lot and I have to thank my quick humor also त्यसमा चाहिँ
yes
witty
you're really witty
I think one thing about like हुन्छ नि being blessed of being gay is your humor के हुन्छ नि like
like I भन्छु मान्छेले it could start as a defense mechanism
that is true that is
तर in your case
the therapist said
we actually are going to go into a therapy session now I'm going to be the therapist okay
but it is a defense mechanism so like cracking jokes this and that but I guess like as long as it's protected me I think like I'm kind of like I'm proud of myself I'm there for me like I can support myself and I hope my body is listening I love you right जिम जान्छु भनेको
कति भयो
खुब माया गर्छु भनेर हाल हैन तर
I love you anyways listen up Okay, moving on. Nattu, Hajile, have you? I know that you are an advocate for like Himalaya range ma. I think you have been an active advocate for the sexual minorities. I know utatira चाहिँ I've read about it. Either I'm not 100% sure. तर अब हजुरको हुन्छ नि any plans or have you been supporting any of these kinds of initiatives? यस्तो केही?
Yeah, I think like I've been away from the whole media scene a lot. That's why like I haven't really like, reached out or done anything about it, which I'm very ashamed of myself for. But I was lost in my own,
9 to 5.
yeah, I have my own like
My life.
yeah, things that were like, right in my face that I was battling one of them. But I've never rejected any kind of like, I've always supported Bonum. I've always supported anybody who speaks on the topic. If there's anything that I feel like the public should know, like especially social media, I'm very quick to share it. Educate the public about it. But like I see Nepalma like these group of like these individuals who have been very, very public about it, and they're doing so well advocating for the LGBTIQ community in Nepal. And I look at their posts and I read their articles and I see them on the news, and I'm so proud of it, okay, that there are people who are like out there loud and about and in your face challenging people's like backward mindset. I know, to try to educate them and then make them think more forward. Like I respect them immensely. I keep seeing them on my social media and I do share them. But I feel like I would like to be more handsy like once I go back to Nepal.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to be part of that community where I can actually be involved like there physically, understand. Because मलाई नै कस्तो लाग्छ भने I feel like I myself need to unlearn a lot and then learn a lot, because I grew up with a very, very blatantly नै राख्ने हो भने I grew up with a very male thinking. I realized that over the years of being especially away from home, I realized that मेरो दिमाग चाहिँ एकदम typical Nepali man जस्तै नै सोच्दो रहेछु. I surrounded myself. I grew up with boys. I always hung out with my brothers. And I have that typical straight man mindset. Male ego. Male. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fragile ego. I will say that about myself now.
Yeah.
Because these are something that I'm not proud of. And पहिला चाहिँ मलाई एकदम चिन्न गाह्रो भएको थियो कि यो कुरा हुन्छ नि, and I always used to wonder like म किन बोल्नु पर्यो यो कुरामा यस्तो. But that was also a part of me thinking I am just a normal part of these boys gang. I'm saying that's the reason why I don't need to talk about it. But I was thinking like a straight man. But I am not a straight man. अनि I think त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ त्यही त्यो first year भने नि मैले त्यही अस्ट्रेलिया आएको बेलामा पनि I had to break myself. So I think I broke out of this shell that I had created because that was something that protected me.
Yeah.
I realize now that was, if I talked more like them, if I thought more like them, I was more protected. So they wouldn't make fun of me. They wouldn't mock me because I was like them.
Yeah.
I know they can't make fun of themselves.
True.
Exactly. So I just created like this persona, like this plastic covering. But at the end of the day, like I came here and I had to break out, and I'm still learning. And that's the reason why I don't want to go out there and like speak my truth, because I don't know, like, first of all, everybody's journey is different. I don't want to push my belief on anybody. Second, I don't want to force anybody to come out, because coming out is a very, very stressful. It depends on what kind of situation you are in. I don't want to be like, yeah, guys, come out. Be yourself, blah, blah, blah. And then coming out in such a hostile environment, imagine.
Yeah.
And then having something happen to, like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I want to learn how to advocate myself. Okay, you know what I mean?
Understand.
And I'm just learning. That's the reason why I don't go all out. I'm still learning from people. That's why I want to go back to Nepal. I want to be introduced in these groups because I want to learn from them. I want to learn. I want to learn to speak the correct language. I want to learn to speak the inclusive language myself, because मेरो पनि त एउटा certain level of upbringing छ नि त हुन्छ नि, अनि where like there's so many things that you could say is now not acceptable anymore. So I have to unlearn so many things, okay? And then I have to learn. So I'm still doing that. That's the reason why I don't really push right now.
Okay.
And plus, like, you have people on Twitter, man, like, will just be like, "Nee, bhanyo?" And you're like, मैले भने अब भने नि हो तर अब के भन्ने थाहा नै थिएन भने जस्तो के. So
This
I'd
is not
rather
the right way.
yeah, so I'd rather learn myself and then I will speak about it. Yeah.
Okay. Ani, so another question would be, any advice to हुन्छ नि, like fellow like LGBT listeners about जसले चाहिँ हजुरको स्टोरीबाट like के भन्छ प्रेरणा अथवा like हुन्छ नि they get some sort of like हुन्छ नि motivation to speak up or like हुन्छ नि any advice?
Well,
They can stand for themselves नै भनौँ न.
yeah, my advice is like हुन्छ नि to know your environment, हैन? Always recognize तिम्रो circle मा पनि हैन, always recognize who is there to help you or who is there giving you backhanded हुन्छ नि, and who's bringing you down. Always recognize. Sometimes like आफ्नै family members हुन सक्छ हैन, you're born into that relationship. Unfortunately, that sucks, but as an individual you have the right to, or you have the के भन्ने, the freedom to distance yourself, maintain your distance if you have to. And if this person is not letting you grow, like just take a step back and be like, okay, I need to kind of distance myself from this person. I know like I love them, I grew up with them, but I think it's time, हैन, because यो मान्छेले चाहिँ मलाई हेल्प गरिरहेको छैन, my self esteem लाई हेल्प गरेको छैन, अनि doesn't have my back, हैन भनेर. One, know your people. Two, talk about it. Find groups. Either social media, ले गर्दाखेरि everything is open out there. Find Reddit. Go on Reddit. Like go to subreddit. Like, you know, find a group. Find a community. Find some people that you can talk to. Okay? No matter what's going on in your head, share it. हैन? Find your safe space. Hey? Any third say will be like, if you are coming from a background where you feel trapped, focus, study gara पहिला. Focus on your education, because your education will help you get a good career, earn good money, have a backbone, and be like, bye-bye. किनभने आफूले पैसा कमाउन थालेपछि नि, your whole family backs off, okay? Honestly, because it's your money. I've earned it. What are they gonna do? आफूले गरेछ क्यारे, आफूले खाएछ क्यारे, हैन? Because if you're under somebody, they'll think it's their right to dominate you
Or judge you.
You know, every step of the way. त्यसैले like try to be independent as much as possible. If you think you're in a very controlled environment, study hard, get a good job,
And get out.
get out.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such amazing advice, I think. Yeah,
Really?
I know. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I feel like some
true,
people
true,
will be like,
true.
oh, कस्तो सजिलो छ नि भन्नलाई.
I know. Like, of course, that's
Sorry.
sorry.
भन्न चाहिँ अलिकति सजिलै रहेछ.
But it was such amazing advice, not to. I think our listeners, you know, they will take, हुन्छ नि,
Yeah.
they will take something out of it. Okay? हुन्छ नि, they will take your advice. There's so many people who actually needed that पनि होला, you know? And you are giving out this example, and you are saying कि नपढ्दा भनेको छैन नि, पढ, like you're giving out good हुन्छ नि, like not information to them. I think they're gonna learn a lot. अब चाहिँ कहाँ हो अब next travel destination? Because we are like jealous. We're jealous of you. यहाँ अफिसमा बस्यो नि यस्तो हेऱ्यो अनि not is like not to उहाँ रहेछ, not to यो घुमिरहेछ, not to के गएको छ, not to where's your next destination?
You know, it was recently gonna be Vietnam, that are like, miss the opportunity.
Okay.
Because, I just didn't find enough time. Because I wanted like to ghumo that whole Vietnam ne plan. But I didn't realize like how big Vietnam is. And so त्यहाँ बसेर त्यो सबै research गर्ने बेला I was like, यो 10 दिनमा भ्याउँदैन bro. यो त 1 महिनै चाहिन्छ होला यो मज्जाले घुम्नलाई हुन्छ नि. Yeah, because I saw a couple of my friends go to Vietnam recently, and the places they visited was amazing. And I know like some people go there for a party, but like for me, like I really want to go to like places where I don't know, it's like, you know, tourists are like garos pugnalai, I'm going there to see the culture. But yeah, I missed Vietnam this time, but it is definitely on my
upcoming trips.
Yeah, upcoming trips for sure.
Okay.
So Vietnam, I know I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Please post pictures, because
I will.
Yeah, like itinerary, but like I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna say first thing I'm gonna get because we're gonna follow you. Right? Yeah. Okay. Nattu Shah's last song, I think Jameson Bottled here. Was it like the last one that you've released?
Uploaded? Maybe. I'm not too sure.
I think they use like some more, like say from what I know right now.
Yeah.
Abo, like any upcoming projects that you're working on or naya gitaru ke aउँदैछ?
Yeah. So right now what I'm doing is I've made a collection. I'm making like a vision board for 2025 because I want that 2025 to be like my year with all my releases. So I have like collected a few songs because I don't have good space here. Okay, so I need to like record my stuff. I know. That's the reason why like I'm hesitating to release, and plus I am such a perfectionist. I know मलाई त्यो भएन एउटा टिङ मात्र भएन भने मलाई हुँदै हुँदैन.
अब झन् साउन्ड इन्जिनियर पनि हो है. अब त झन् हुँदैन. पहिला त
झनै साउन्ड इन्जिनियर भयो झनै वर्स भएको छ के. पहिला त एटलिस्ट अहिले बिलाई यसो सुन्यो अनि रमाएर बस्न मिल्थ्यो होइन. होल गीत सुनेर के हुन्छ नि वाह राम्रो सुनेको छ ल ओके पोस्ट भन्यो. अहिले त साउन्ड इन्जिनियरिङ पढेपछि त हुन्छ नि द होल सङ प्ले भइरहेको हुन्छ नि. म चाहिँ एउटा टुङ 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 सुनिरहेको हुन्छ क्या एउटा. अनि पछि त्यो एउटा किन यो तिखो आयो टुङ होल गीत सुन्न भन्दाखेरि टिङ टिङ त्यसमा मात्र एउटा साउन्डमा फोकस जान्छ अनि मलाई चित्तै बुझ्दैन. अनि पछि सो आई हेभ स्टेड अवे फ्रम रिलिजिङ अ लट. आई नो माई फ्रेन्ड्स अलवेज टेल मी स्टप थिङ्किङ जस्ट रिलिज भनेर. तर
थाहा पनि हुँदैन होला क्या. वी वुडन्ट नो द डिफरेन्स लाइक we'd be like, Garum, release Garum.
Because
we won't judge you.
But I understand what you mean because मैले अलि non musical होइन फ्रेन्ड्सहरूलाई मेरो गीत सुनाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ they'll just listen to the whole song as a song and be like, wow, मलाई मन पर्यो. And there will be two types of people, one who listen to lyrics, one who listen to beat. दुवै टाइपलाई सुनायो, they'll be like, wow, I like this होइन. आफूले त्यही एउटा टिङ टिङ मात्र सुनिरहेको हुन्छ. फेरि टिङ टिङ उनीहरूलाई जति छोरी सुनाउँदा टिङ टिङ त्यो सुन्दैनस् त्यो एउटा टिङ टिङ है त्यो अलिकति सार्प आइरहेको छ जसमा के भन्छ क्या. सो तर मैले नेपालमा पनि कुरा गरिसकेँ. आई एम भेरी क्लोज टु नितेश, आई एम भेरी क्लोज टु Yogi, Jyotsna and Swapna. So I've already talked to them about like a few projects that I want to do. Nitesh sang pani mero kura hudaisa like because I want to do like a conjoined I don't know, like an artist management or either like a label that I want to work with him on. And so it's still under construction, all these planning, these ideas. Una ta garira belama भन्नु हुँदैन भन्छ है. So
I know we're manifesting, so
okay, yeah, manifesting.
Yeah, we manifested.
Yeah. Nobody steal this idea, otherwise I'll find you. Like, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, so but we can expect a lot from you. I'm saying a lot of music, 2025 then.
Yeah,
okay, we look forward to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
Okay, अब हजुर अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ कुनै गिगहरू गर्नु भएको छ र अहिलेसम्म that you have done अहिले?
Yeah, like gigs, not this year. Last year, yeah, I was doing it. This year, I've just taken a break. अनि अफर्सहरु त गर्छ like I do have people like who ask me if they want if I'm interested to do like certain events and this and that. But I don't know. I haven't really been myself. Plus, मेरो band पनि छैन. I miss my band. Ani so cinema pani like I had a group of brothers who could like pick up my songs really well. And I think Melbourne like I still haven't found that circle yet. And this they got the like I myself don't feel confident enough to go on stage and perform. But I'll tell you one thing. म नितेशहरु आउने बेलामा चाहिँ audience भएर गएको थिएँ हैन to support my friend. And I'll tell you one thing. I would rather go to a Nepali event as a performer and stay on stage than stay on the floor. Just saying that. Behave yourselves, you Nepali people. साच्चै भनेको
प्लिज अलिकति धेरै प्लिज अलि भन्नै पर्ने भएको छ प्लिज
म त I felt so bad for the bouncers. I understand their frustration. Panglang, 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 everywhere.
What is happening?
म त एकछिन त ओ माय म पछाडि बसेर त्यो अगाडि हेर्न खोजिरहेको छु स्टेजमा हैन ध्यान नै यता छ के फ्लोरमा
a lot of things happening on the floor then stage मा जस्तो हुन्छ है नेप्लिज इभेन्टहरुमा गयो भने चाहिँ
खान पायो भन्दैमा
अन्त दिन त चाहिँ
यस्तै हुने गरेर खानु हुँदैन के you know what I mean like त्यहाँ बाहिर लाइक पार्टिजको बाहिर पनि घर सुतिरा देखिरा हुन्छ के like what are you doing त्यहीबाट अनि काम जाने भोलि बिहान
उठेर के त्यसो
हैन म त एकछिन चाहिँ अलिकति बिहेभ गर्दा भए जस्तै चाहिँ हुन्छ नि अलिकति लाइक I'm sure like everybody there will be somebody or the other हुन्छ नि who's like that at the club at the bars हैन तर अलिकति just have some control गर्दै
अनि अहिले चाहिँ what I've seen not is for the past couple of events that I went to के देखिरहेको छ नि lot of youngsters it's not people who have been here अब 25-26 कोले भन्दा पनि it's the youngsters or like 18-19 वर्षको बच्चाहरु they are doing it and you feel so bad के were like के गरेको भाइ like नगर्नु न यस्तो त अनि there's always fights हुन्छ नि नेपाली कन्सर्ट्सहरुमा चाहिँ है अनि not you have performed so much of like events and gigs नेपालमा अनि यहाँ पनि what's the difference यहाँ के पाउनु पर्छ गिग्सहरु गर्दा चाहिँ
नेपाल र यहाँ I'm not really sure त्यस्तो उ त छ तर like I guess like the difference is like यहाँ अलि ढिलो सुरु हुन्छ
right on the point
यहाँ मान्छे आउन कुर्नु पर्छ yeah, they'll always squeeze it. I don't know. But यस्तो चाहिँ हो like obviously I guess experience wise Nepalma you have more people who have been doing सानोदेखि ठुलो gigsहरु eventsहरु organize गर्ने एकजना चाहिँ हुन्छ नि they're more familiar with this organizing theme. They know what to expect, what kind of artist it is हुन्छ नि उनीहरुको needs के छ necessities के छ यताउता अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ honestly speak गर्दाखेरि अलिकति त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ understanding the artists and what they need and what they need to do in order to make this event successful भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अलिकति lack भएको जस्तो देखिन्छ inexperience rightfully so किनभने कतिजना हाम्रो event organizersहरु first time event organize गरिरहेको हुनुहुन्छ हैन which एकदम understandable for new people तर I feel like अलिकति educate चाहिँ गर्न पर्छ आफुलाई what to expect how to expect and also like कहिलेकाहीँ team members नै एकदमै intoxicated भएको पनि देख्छु के to a point where they don't know what they're doing next हैन so त्यस्तो बेलामा चाहिँ I feel like they should be more strict they should have more people that they can के भन्छ trust to be around that यो मान्छेले चाहिँ they will make sure that the event is sought through त्यो perform गरिसकेपछि त्यो आर्टिस्टलाई छोड्दिने हैन नि त हैन you have to make sure that their needs are still met त्यस्तो एउटा आर्टिस्टको रूपमा चाहिँ एउटा
The level of respect
respect and understanding हैन अनि आर्टिस्टहरुले पनि धेरै डिमान्ड गरेको पनि भनेको सुनिन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ हैन अनि त्यस्तो पनि नगर्देको भए चाहिँ बेस हुन्थ्यो जस्तै लाग्छ बिकज आई नो फर अ फ्याक्ट दैट नेपालमै पनि त्यस्तो धेरै उ गरिरहेको हुँदैन like
reasonable
it needs to be a good barter system okay like a very reasonable दुवै जनालाई understanding level मा चाहिँ दुवै जनालाई फाइदा होस् न भनेर चाहिँ सोच्नु पर्यो like I don't know like you know not everybody can afford a Lamborghini like Silu Didi but you know what I'm saying yeah
ekdam it makes sense like whatever you said makes so much sense I think a lot of upcoming event organizers are let's say bujhnu parcha siknu parcha huncha ni artist management bhaneko ke ho bujhnu parcha हैन not just like event गर्ने भन्ने बित्तिकै it's not just about the event event मा यति धेरै कुरा हुन्छ यति धेरै प्लानिङ हुन्छ it takes हुन्छ नि एउटा proper event गर्ने भए it takes at least 6 months हैन त्यसमा when you're investing your time when you're investing your money दिमाग पनि लगाम न अलिकति हैन that people have to understand Thank you so much Nattu यसको लागि है अब चाहिँ we are right like I'm saying we are about to come to an end for our podcast
already
oh no आज हामी रातहरु बसेर गर्ने भनेको Nattu तर next time for sure next time over drinks हैन तर okay any last message for your well wishers के भन्न चाहनुहुन्छ हजुर
I want to say that I'm definitely not done with my comedy video guys I will definitely come with more I'm just focusing on what I'm here to do more अनि Australia last humble गर्छ guys विदेश भनौँ न I won't even say just Australia विदेशमा बस्ने हरेक नेपालीहरूले यो पीडा बुझेको हुन्छ दिनभरि काम गर्यो काम सकिने बेलासम्म आफ्नो एउटा तातिरा हुन्छ म आज घर गएर यो गर्छु यो गर्छु भनेर अनि ठ्याक्क त्यो घर पुग्न 5 मिनेट त्यो घरको त्यो ढोकाको मुख मात्र देख्न पर्छ हैन यार भन्यो भित्र गयो ब्याग फाल्यो सोफामा ढस्स बस्यो अब म उड्दिन अब म कोहीसँग बोल्दिन अब म यही बस्छु मेरो दिमाग एकदम थाकेको छ अब म डिनर पनि पकाउँछु कि पकाउँदिन म सोच्छु नत्र आज राति खाना हुन्छ रामेन
why is this all same I can relate to it so bad मेरो gym membership ले त मलाई गरिरा होला के काम आइछ नगर्दै
so and also one more thing is like you know please understand I know like हुन्छ नि कति जना non विदेशमा बस्ने नेपालीहरूले चाहिँ विदेशमा बस्ने नेपालीहरूले चाहिँ they earn in dollars oh they must be rich blah 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 भनेर सोचिरहेको हुन्छ but man you earn in dollars you spend in dollars
more so
you need to understand that you need to understand that
हाम्रो support
you spend money हैन अनि so like it's not like त्यसले त यति फलानु यति कमाइराछ
उले 4 लाख 7 लाख कमाउँछ रे महिनाको
bro my rent is $500 per week
so like let's not even go there transportation like then bills are got expenses
utilities पनि included छैन bro अहिले winter time मा कति पाउँछ थाहा छ बिजुलीको बिल but in eventually like all I want to say is like not to हराएको छैन not to break मात्र लिएको हो definitely once I head back to Nepal after I finish here I am definitely gonna come up with like more material and there's gonna be more of me 2025 for sure
we look forward to that Nattu thank you so much
thank you
oh my god I had such an amazing time hosting
I know me
you
too
today oh my god you being like हुन्छ नि भन्दिम न के बात छ र
भन्न परिहाल्यो
नि of course तर no like
अहिलेदेखि जानै दिएको छैन
के गर्ने it is what it is Nattu, I swear to God I had so much fun hosting you today कस्तो भयो आज experience shortly
it was fun shortly thanks
shortly
it was fun
I had so much fun hosting you Nattu अनि त्यसपछि अब upcoming years मा we as your fans, we have seen you and we want a lot more. That again, when you're ready.
Yeah.
We're not pushing you. That when you're ready, we know that you're going to come back stronger. And
you.
we look forward to seeing you in 2025, killing it as always.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. It was such a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.